Hello everyone, this is Satvik, and in this video, I'll share some of my cybersecurity job interview preparation tips for your upcoming interview. So, without getting any delay, let's dive in. First of all, congratulations on getting a call back, and it's pretty hard time, and getting a call back is itself is pretty amazing. That means that you have done a really good job and put some good effort in your application process. And these are some of my tips that I personally used to prepare for some interviews. So I gave some good amount of interviews. So I hope some of these tips would be helpful. And this is a sample job description that I took from some monster.com. It's like a job posting website. So so once you get a call back from a certain company that you congratulations, there might be an interview coming up kind of email. So I would suggest, I would generally go back to that particular job description. So I keep track of all the jobs that I have applied in some kind of an Excel or in Notion. So that it will be helpful and will be easy to go back in this kind of situations. So this is like a sample job description. You can see some job responsibilities, like you have to safeguard some information systems and things like that. This looks like a little bit of blue team as well as a little bit of red team. Like you also have some kind of identifying vulnerabilities and things like that. So let's put that aside. And the key part for preparing to an interview is to the technical interview in precise is like you have to look out for the requirements, like what that particular X company is looking out in a candidate. For example, this is generally found in requirements section. You can see they'll be giving you some degree requirements, experience, certifications, and things like that. But here lies the cool part. Like you can see, they're seeking a candidate who has a strong understanding over networking. That's all this is. And you can see some vulnerability scanning solutions. Could be something like Nessus and things like that. And also some other antivirus and tools, Yara, and some other blue teams and things like that. So this is the main and the starting point. So I generally go and look out for the requirements, find out what type of things that they're expecting, so that 80% of the time in an interview, these are the concepts that are going to be asked. And also, if your job description is pretty vague, like it is asking you for like a lot of requirements. So I came across some of the positions which has like a lot of requirements, but for an internship or for like a job, like you will be working on like little some sections of the subdomains, that you will be not working on every domain in cybersecurity. So in those situations, it is better to mail back or message from whom you got a contact, from whom you got the response for an interview, and ask like what type of questions you can expect. That would be a good thing. And now, once you know what all your requirements are, just make a note of them and go to this goated notes called Grace Nolan Security Engineering Notes. So this is a very good notes. This is an all credit goes to Grace Nolan. So it's a pretty cool notes, and I have my own fork of this. Like this has like every concept, like which I ever know. Like there is networking, web application, malware and reversing exploits, and all other concepts. For example, assume that you will be working, like assume that you want to learn networking. You can go here, and this covers some basic concepts. So like what is OSI layer, like what are some services and things like that. So this is going to be like a very good starting point, where you'll know like what are some basic concepts and things like that. And then if you want to learn more about any of these things, right, you can simply Google or look out in YouTube and learn more about them. That being said, this is going to be like a basics, like these are like pretty basics that you need to learn. And once you are good with the basics, right, then comes the cool part, LLMs. So chat gpt is my go-to. Like I use chat gpt like for like long time to prep for my interviews. And they have like really cool voice assistant, and that actually is very smart, that it can act like an interviewer. Like for example, this is a sample prompt. like ask me some of the hardest questions in TCP IP layer, cover some security aspects because we this role is going to be on security, so there'll be little bit of security here and there. And also I'm asking it to give me a very good feedback and areas to improve. So you can use this through a voice assistant, and it listens to your answer and gives you a very good feedback. And this also helps you prep talking. Like one of the biggest mistake is like if you don't keep talking, right, if you don't keep trying to tell your uh, answers and things like that, it would really be hard. And if you don't have anyone to prepare, then ChatGPT is like very cool and it'll help you a lot. This is like a very cool tool that I personally use. And then uh, there are some other areas like where you can find out more information. Like for example, if you are going to be a security engineer for X company, then I would generally go and look out for like some interview experiences of other people. Like for example, on this cybersecurity subreddit, there'll be like a lot of interview experiences shared. You can simply search for that company, or if you didn't find anything useful, you can just post on the subreddit. And you have there are like 1.2 million people here, so you can expect a good response if you ask a very good question. So yeah, this is one way to prepare. And also you have like Medium blog post. Like this is a sample thing, Google Doc, but there are like so many places where people generally share. But in my experience, Medium is like an area where most people share their responses like pretty often. So you can go there and search for that company and look out if they have any kind of person who previously gave that interview and get experiences from them. uh, and also there is some Glassdoor reviews as well, which personally I didn't find any use of them. But you can go and check them out, like try your luck out there. And also on LinkedIn, if you can find anyone in your network who previously worked for that company or for that position, then you can take tips from them as well. And this is could be a last one. Like if you don't know, right, if you don't know anything, then as I mentioned, you can simply go reach out to your manager or hiring manager and try to get more information on uh, interview questions and interview topics to be prepared. Like that could be one situation. And finally, practice more. Like even if you know a lot of answers, if you don't practice enough, you will fumble. And you'll get nervous as well, so that is not going to look good. So I would suggest practicing either with ChatGPT voice assistant, or even with your friends. You can ask your friends to take a mock interviews of you, where they can use some kind of questions from out from internet and ask you those questions if they're not in that domain, and something like that. And if in the worst condition, try to record your answer and try to see where you're getting issues with, so that you can correct yourself before giving an interview. And finally, this is like a major step, so uh, try to cover like every aspect that the requirement is looking out for, so that you'll be confident enough to give that technical interview with good confidence. And uh, and also all the best. Hope you get good result out of your technical interview. And also thank you for watching this video till the end. This is Satvik signing off. I'll meet you in the next one. Thank you.